$100 million bucks. Greetings, everyone. It is I, your one and only multipotentialite, neurodivergent host,
the Cosmic Jedi.
Welcome back to my channel. I want to address a post my brother sent to me on the gram, on the Instars of grams. It was an interesting post. I thought, you know what, let me make a video about it. Why not? There are no rules as to what you can make a video about and what you shouldn't. There are no rules. Not in my realm. Not in my dimension. Yes. And we're back.
A few moments later.
Am I in center of the camera? I'm looking at the display. Why do I need to tell you guys I'm looking? I think I'm centered well enough.
Nice.
Now that the ADHD outburst is done, let's proceed. Every actor who has earned over $100 million for just one movie. What? Damn. And as you can see in the display here, it's got Tom Cruise to the left, Will Smith in the center, the guy who played the first character, the guy who played Jake Sully in the first Avatar movie. All the Avatar movies. What am I doing? What am I saying? What's his name though? Is it Washington? No, it's not Washington. Can't remember his name. My bad.
Damn, son.
So Will Smith got paid over $100 million for Men in Black 3.
What?
Is it to bring him back for the third movie? Because I know sometimes actors would negotiate, funds to bring him back for a sequel or third movie, especially if they feel the first movie they've done was just fine. Like it's like we don't need a second one. But if you want me to come back, then we gotta raise the bar. We gotta raise the bar on the money, man. You gotta give me that extra mullah, man. Yeah. Yeah, but the movie was trash anyway.
Damn.
The second one was good. The first one was obviously a classic. The first of any genre or any movie that's really good, it's always a classic. It depends though, because Rambo 1 is a classic to some people, but I prefer Rambo 2 more than 1. Robocop 1, definitely a classic, and I prefer 1 over 2.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Terminator 1, definitely a classic. Definitely a classic, but I prefer Terminator 2 over 1. And then we have the first Batman with Michael Keaton, and then the second one. That's a tight one. That's a tight one. I prefer the first Batman with Michael Keaton than the second one with Catwoman. Yeah. So it varies. Not every movie that not every movie that gets a sequel.
A few moments later.
Not every movie with a sequel.
Damn.
Not every first movie sequel.
Damn.
What? God damn. Not every sequel to a movie is better than the first one. Why did I struggle to say that?
Are you not entertained?
So Men in Black 3, over $100 million for that movie. It was shite. It was a crap movie.
Damn.
But he got paid. On to the next one. Tom Cruise for Gun Maverick. Again, maybe those, conversations. Tom, we need you back. I don't want to come back. How much are you paying me? It better be a good script as well. Because sometimes I can imagine some actors be like, yeah, how much are you paying me? Plus, is it a good script? Let me see the story. Does it serve the character? And then will the people be happy? Do the people want to see a sequel or a continuation of this character's journey? Is it necessary? And even if the people want to see one, then what story or what good story or competent story can we give them? I imagine someone can break down the movie and be like, well, we didn't need a sequel. We didn't need a Maverick. But I watched it. It was cool.
Nice.
I've watched the first one, but I don't even remember the first one. I'm not really a fan of the first one, but the second one was really good. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. So over $100 million, it makes sense, especially Tom Cruise, man. Yeah. If you don't feel like coming back for a movie or for a particular franchise, and then studios like, okay, we'll pay you this, why not? Why not? Let's go on to the next one, on to the next slide. Sam Worthington, that's his name. See, I was close. I was saying Washington something, but I was close.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Sam Worthington got over $100 million for Avatar: The Way of the Water. The second one,
Well, duh.
I would have thought he got paid the same for the first one. So did he up the price then? Did he negotiate increase in price, or was it something that it's like it just comes with the territory? The first one was so good, we're gonna up your price. That means he didn't negotiate, it just paid him. I thought there was more in-depth description as to why they got paid more, as in, is it because of the box office alone, or they haggled, or they negotiated? So Sam Worthington got paid over $100 million for The Way of the Water. That one too is a boring sequel.
Come on.
We did not need that. I didn't need that sequel. It was boring. The first one was beautiful. For many reasons, of course. But the second one, did not need it at all. There were some really, really annoying things in that second one, and some dumb decisions. My goodness. The dialogue too. Man, you know what? I might do a breakdown on that one. Yeah. Yeah, in the months to come. Because, my God, it was poor. Poor. Mm-mm. The magic they had in the first one completely died in the second one. Damn! On to the next slide. Tom Cruise got paid over $100 million for The War of the Worlds. Makes sense. Now, this is the second movie on this post with Tom Cruise in it. It makes sense, though. However, War of the Worlds is a good movie, but it doesn't feel like... I'm saying it makes sense because of it's Tom Cruise. But I'm not saying it makes sense because of the movie. Because it was an okay movie. It was good. But it didn't feel like... I don't know. I wonder what the budget was then.
Does not compute.
Because the quality of the movie was cool, but it's not matching the over $100 million thing. Again, it makes sense because it's Tom Cruise. Now, if you said they paid him that much for Mission Impossible, it makes sense because they both go hand in hand. Whereas the movie didn't feel like, yeah, I hope Tom got paid over $100 million for that movie because it was well done. It was done well, but over $100 million, I don't know about that. Again, if this was Mission Impossible, I'd be like, yo, well, duh. Like Maverick makes sense. Keanu Reeves got paid over $100 million for The Matrix Revolutions. I think that kind of makes sense, you know? I don't know if they had a conversation with him saying this is just going to be a one-off when they did the first Matrix movie. Like, it's just this one, done. You know, he got approached again. Okay, we're planning to do a second and a third one. Or they always plan to do 5 movies. I don't know, you know, we don't know. Yeah. These days, all we know is what we're told in terms of social media, like I'm reading right now from a post, or news just in, or this one leaked something, whatever. So we don't, because I'm not there. I'm not personally there. All I'm doing is just we're speaking on what we've been told, or what we've heard, or what we've been given or shown. So I wonder if this was negotiation again, or this was like a fixed thing where he knew he was going to get over $100 million for this one. I wonder how much he got paid for the first one, because this is a revolution. This is the third one. Yeah. Bruce Willis got paid over 100 for 6 cents. What? That kind of doesn't make sense. Huh?
Get this man a shield.
Are you not entertained?
No, that one doesn't make sense to me. I'm not saying he didn't deserve it, but I'm just not, because it was, wait, what? Over $100 million for 6 cents? Yo, there was no CGI, there was no superpowers, there was no flying in the sky, no lasers from your eyeballs.
Damn.
$100 million?
Damn.
Yo, kudos to you. I wonder if, I mean, this is after tax, right? No, this is before tax, obviously. So after tax must be, it's still substantial. Over 100 million? God, for 6 cents though.
Don't ask questions.
How does that work? And that wasn't like it was a sequel to another movie. Just a one-off movie where there's no sequel to it. Over $100 million. Hey, yo. That's good money, man. I mean, it's been good money since I've been talking about it. But, I mean, this is why I said, if they said they paid Sam Worthington over $100 million for the first Avatar movie, it makes sense. But this is not making any sense. Because, again, how much is the budget, man? Dude, I'm confused. If it's a blockbuster movie, Independence Day, Stargate, what else is there, man? Superman, Man of Steel, Justice League, The Avengers, Iron Man. Now we're talking about 6 cents. You got paid over $100 million for 6 cents. Man, yo. Again, I wonder if that was just a box office draws, here you go, or that's negotiation, or that was in the contract. I don't even know how to... On to the next slide, because god damn. Tom Cruise got paid... Yeah. For Mission Impossible 2, yes, because 1 was good, but this is when I was like, I'm not really sure about this franchise with Tom Cruise. I like him as an actor, but when the first one came out, I was like, this is okay. But when the second one hit, I was like, yo, now we're talking. You want to rival James Bond? This is how you do it, man. I don't know if they did it intentionally to rival James Bond, but James Bond was my guy then. He was my main action hero in terms of espionage. But when Mission Impossible 2 came out, I was like, yo. Bond is sliding over to one side. He's becoming a side piece right now. Mission Impossible is the main. It's the main piece of the pièce de résistance. It's the main meal. It's the main meal. It makes sense. I'm surprised. It's the last slide. Nah, there should have been more Mission Impossible movies on here.
Damn, son.
If he got paid over $100 million for Mission Impossible 2, that means he's got paid more for the for the recent ones. There's no way. He got paid, yeah. This kind of makes more sense than him getting paid the same money for Mission Impossible 1. Because they definitely put a lot of effects into this one. And it's John Woo, so obviously the budget had to be tight to pay John Woo as well. yeah, this was the movie that made me feel, okay, cool. You're ready for the franchise, Tom. Because the first one, again, like I said, was all right, but this one, and on to the next one. The third one was a little slow. Yeah, the third one was a little slow, but then the fourth one, and all the way through to the recent one, the one where they put Jeremy Renner. Was it Jeremy Renner? Who everyone was like, oh, he's going to replace Tom Cruise. I was like, no, that doesn't make sense at all. This guy's been rocking this franchise for a long time. You want to replace him with Jeremy Renner? No offense to Jeremy. If you had put not Tom Cruise, if you had put Keanu Reeves as a potential replacement, yeah, that guy is a decent action hero. Is that the right word to use? I think I could say that. I mean, no, okay, let me not say decent. He's a cool action hero, not decent. No, he's a cool action hero. And for all the work Tom Cruise has done in all the Mission Impossible movies, aside from all the movies he's done, he's put a lot of effort into these movies, man. The action, the choreography, the set pieces, everything, the stunt work, obviously. But aside from that, it's been, you know, high octane action, intelligent, some humor, funny sometimes, but just keeping you on your toes at the edge of your seat. Yeah, so to replace him with just Jeremy Renner, no. I think give Jeremy Renner his own action show or movie or series, cool. But I don't know. That's like replacing Keanu Reeves with some other actor and saying he's going to be Neo. Your fans will not like that at all. They'll be like, what? You want us to pay money for this movie? She must be crazy. Unless you put it on streaming. Yeah, but nah, that don't make no sense. So the only movie in the Mission Impossible franchise I didn't really like is where they introduced Jeremy Renner. And it was like this subtle, subconscious, he's going to replace Tom Cruise. I don't even know what happened between Tom Cruise and the studio. Maybe there was issues financially and Tom was like, nah, I ain't coming back until you step up my pay. Upgrade my payment and I may return. You insolent fools. Maybe that was the case. This has been cool. I like this. So let me know what you feel in the comments, of course. Let a brother know what you feel. Do you feel that every movie I've mentioned and based on each actor, not that they deserve the movies plus the actor. You know what? Let me rephrase. Do you feel all these movies deserve the 100 million? Do you feel it makes sense that they warrant the $100 million payments to the stars? And then second question, do you feel each of these stars that I've mentioned deserve, or it makes sense that they got the $100 million, over $100 million payments for these movies that I've mentioned, like Will Smith, Men in Black 3. If this is Will Smith in Independence Day 3, that makes sense. Or even part 2. I know he wasn't in part 2, but if this was a sequel to the first Independence Day and he got paid, this is like an Elseworld. Let's say Will Smith did a sequel to Independence Day and he got paid over $100 million. That makes sense to me. Now with I Am Legend 2 coming out, do you think Will Smith should get paid over $100 million for that one? I don't know how much he got paid for the first one. Maybe I should start doing this as a little bit on my channel because this is intriguing, to be honest. But yes, the first one I asked, do you feel each movie warrants the $100 million payments to the stars? And then second question is, do you feel each star for each movie I've mentioned warrants the $100 million payment as well? Will Smith for Men in Black 3, Tom Cruise for Top Gun Maverick, Sam Worthington for Avatar: The Way of the Water. I think he should have got that for the first one because the second one was trash. Come on. But I think he got that for the second one because the budget for the second one got higher. I don't even know how it made much money. How did that make money in the box office for him to warrant whatever? And then the next one is Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds. That one doesn't make sense to me. Then we have Keanu Reeves, The Matrix Revolutions. That kind of makes sense to me. But if he got that for the third one, again, curious how much he got for the second one. And I'm extra curious how much he got for the first one. And then we have Bruce Willis for Sixth Sense, which is not even a sequel or prequel. It's a standalone movie. Yeah. A standalone movie. You don't understand. Over $100 million for The Sixth Sense. Yeah. And then last but not least, we have Tom Cruise for Mission Impossible 2. Now that one makes sense. Let a brother know in the comments. Let a brother know.
That boy is good.
Anyway, I have been your one and only multipotentialite neurodivergent host,
The Cosmic Jedi.
signing out. Thank you for watching.